You mentioned earlier, previous Zooms about developing your leadership qualities. In what ways have you kind of taken steps to do that?
I mean, just being more vocal. I mean, in practice and in the game, when I see things that we could do better, that we could pick up on, I just try to insert, some leadership roles in there. I try to, lead by example by bringing energy, bring good effort, and bringing a positive mindset every day. So those are just some things that I try to work on and be on daily. But there's obviously plenty more things I'm still learning how to do.
What kind of leadership has Mark Smith displayed? Is it just in his single year here?
I mean, Mark displays, especially that leadership of, bringing it every day. Mark's one of our guys that, always has energy, always leads us on to play hard. So, I mean, that means he's bringing the energy every game. So his leadership by example has really been a key thing. Plus his age and, his experience. So anything he kind of says, I mean, we take to it because, I mean, he's been through, everything that we want to be through. So, I mean, him and Mike, so we try to listen to both of, and get some experiences, get some knowledge from them as well.
What's the general attitude of the team now with 4 straight losses, a tough one on Monday? How have you guys continued to kind of battle back and come back with a positive mindset?
Because we just know the beauty of this league. Everything come to worse, but we still have a great opportunity in Kansas City. That's the way we got to think of it, and that's the way we got to take it. We got a game Saturday for our seniors. We want to bring our best effort of the year, especially for them. But we know in Kansas City, we have the ability and the blessing to be able to, no matter how bad the regular season went, we can all make it up in Kansas City. So we're trying to stay positive. We know we have a great opportunity. We know we got to work for it, but we just know the blessing and the opportunity is there.
Thank you, Nigel.
Next question to Kellis.
There we go. Hey, Nigel, what do you think Mike McGraths' lasting legacy will be as a Kansas State basketball player after he's done here this year?
I just believe that Mike's been that key piece. I mean, he came back for another year, which is a blessing for all of us. He's been able to development as a leader with his experience. I mean, I just want him to go out, somebody is a great person, a great player. I mean, we all seen it. We seen the last game. I mean, that's the Mike McGrath we all seen last year. I believe in him. I know he can do something special on Saturday and for the rest of the year. That's what we need out of Mike for real. And I think, we could do something very, very special in Kansas City. We get that talented Mike like we know and like we've seen many, many times last year.
I just wanted to ask, you've been in a few late game situations now where they've given you the ball and the other teams basically said, we're not going to let you shoot. We're going to make a lot of contact with you, borderline foul you. If you're in that situation again and they're playing rough and nobody's going to call a foul, how do you handle that? How do you handle that? What do you do to still make a play in those situations?
I mean, it's just I got to read it better. I mean, I felt like I was too casual when I went back and watched it. The guy, obviously, the big man didn't want to switch out. So we got to be better with the reads. Maybe set up the man for the screen more so he gets at least stuck on the screen a little bit longer. And then now I just got to start creating contact first. I mean, if they're going to make contact with me, I should be able to make contact with them first and then get into a move, get into a shot, get into a pass, get into something. But I got to not be so casual at the end like I was the last time. So.
Did you shoot that ball at all because you felt him holding onto your wrist and you thought you were going to get a shooting foul, or did you just think you were open?
I mean, I felt the grab on the wrist first, but also I seen that he was behind the screen, and then I seen the big man did not step up. So I thought I had an open shot. I mean, some people think other things, and some people think it was a foul. Some people think it wasn't, but it wasn't called. I just got to be better. I mean, I can't leave it up to the refs. I got to do something better and get a better shut off.
Got you. Well, one more for you. There's been talk that you guys might add an extra game on Monday before the Big 12 tournament. How do you feel about that if you guys play an extra game?
I mean, the team came to agreement that, hey, we all came to agreement that, hey, we were going to play if that was the opportunity. We just got to be ready for it. I mean, it's another chance for us to play. I don't know if it's going to be home or away, but another chance for us to play at Bramlage, hopefully. And then just another opportunity to get ready for the Big 12 tournament. I mean, every game's a blessing. If we love to play basketball like we say we do, we'll enjoy to play another game. So it's just another opportunity for us.
All right. Hey, thanks, Nigel. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Okay. Other questions for Nigel? Go ahead, Grant.
Hey, Nigel, I just got one for you. What do you think you missed on Monday without Marquis Noel out there?
I mean, we seen how hard they were playing. I mean, obviously some guys stepped up. Everybody stepped up. I mean, in a great way. I mean, you see we had the balanced scoring like we needed to win the game. But having Marquis out there would have put, I feel like, extra pressure on them. We see we were able to pressure them a little bit. Another body on the court, I mean, would help. I mean, you see Mike played the entire game, I'm pretty sure. Just another body out there would help. I mean, and then even Marquis's ability to create and get up shots, just some extra points coming from his well, and be able to create for some other guys would always be a key. I mean, you know, anybody that steps up, I mean, will obviously be a key for that game. We just needed a little bit more. And with Marquis playing, I feel like that would definitely put us over the hump.
I appreciate it, man.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, Nigel, can you share any parts of the conversation you had with the official? I'll leave his name out of it, but after the non-foul call at the end Monday?
I mean, I just asked them, I mean, you know, it's a late time in the game. First off, I mean, we seen the foul with Mike just coming over the top. I mean, I feel like that was, I mean, a loose ball. I mean, there's going to be some contact in basketball. Basketball's a contact sport. But on the balls in the air like that, he had no chance of getting it. Mike just obviously took it. I mean, that was a tough one for us. We had to get past that one. And then the next one, I mean, I felt like I got fouled twice on that possession, but there's nothing I could do about it. He didn't call it in the moment. I mean, I just asked him what he saw. He said he didn't see anything. He seen a clean block. So it's all I could get. I mean, there's nothing else I could get from him. Couldn't go back and rewind it. I mean, it sucks. Obviously, I felt like I got fouled twice, but he didn't see anything. So nothing else I could do about it.
And what would being selected all Big 12 first team mean to you?
I mean, it'll just be a great feeling. I mean, I know his job's not done. We got a few games left, actually, that I still need to we need to get a W for sure, just to put some better, you know, legacy behind my name. But I mean, it'll feel great going from, you know, not being on the all freshman team, not even being honorable mention on any Big 12 team last year, to go to all the way to first team would be a blessing for real. I mean, it would just show you, you know, it'd be a legacy for younger kids coming up that anything can happen within a year, as long as you work hard and you stay humble. It'll just be great, but it doesn't mean anything if we can't do anything in a tournament. We can't make it to the NCAA tournament. That's really what matters to me. That would be the really all-time high of my season, making it to the NCAA tournament, doing something special there, rather than a self-accolade to just being Big 12, first team Big 12. So that's how I look at it. But personally, it feel great.
And you've talked about the importance of confidence before. Did you have the confidence that you could be this kind of scorer at the college level?
I mean, I did. I put in a lot of work. You know, high school to go in my freshman year. I felt like I had a great freshman year, but I knew I still needed to develop more and more to become a better player. I put in a lot of time and effort over the offseason, and even during the season, I still put in that time and effort. It just feels great to watch it pay off. But there's some other things and a lot of other things I still want to get accomplished in my time here at Kansas State. So still ready to work. Still got some work to do and some work to finish up here as we finish off, you know, and we get started with March.
Thank you, Nigel. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Any other questions for Nigel? Still got a few minutes before I haven't seen Mike join on yet. So if there's anything else, go ahead, Missy.
Hi, Nigel. When you think about your game from last year to this year, you mentioned, you know, not being selected for some of those all conference teams and those kinds of things. And we can all talk about the work and time you put in, but when you evaluated your game from last year to this season, what are you most proud of in terms of the jumps you've made with your personal game, and where did you really put that focus and emphasis?
I mean, obviously I seen last year that I was really good with shooting the ball, and everybody started to figure that out. My freshman year, I was able to catch a lot of people off guard where they were like, hey, this is a freshman. I mean, we don't know how much to respect him. Maybe it's a fluke on his shooting ability all year. But now people know, hey, he can shoot the ball. So I learned, over the offseason, I got to take people's aggressiveness and use it against them. I mean, guys are starting to start guarding me harder, coming further out. I had to learn, to be able to shoot the ball off the dribble, be able to get in the paint. I feel like my floater game has gotten a lot better this year where I'm able to use my floater. And then being able to move it out the ball. I mean, I was able to do it well last year, but I'm able to be more decisive and delusional when I'm running around screens, make people think, hey, I'm going this way. No, I'm not. Like things like that, just in the mental part of the game as well. I mean, just all the type of things I just need to improve on. I spent a lot of time with my trainer just watching film on last year's stuff and things I could have done better. And I feel like I improved really well, but there's definitely some stuff I can still improve on. And as the season, when we get done with the season here at the end of March, there's going to be some things that I'm going to watch again. I'm going to improve on, and I want to come back next year and be even better. So